Hi, welcome to Drumchapel St. Andrew's virtual church. I hope you're doing well and hope everything is going okay for you. If all goes according to plan, this will be our last only online service because our plan is at the moment to be moving towards reopening the church next Sunday. So that's really good news. Obviously, it will be very different than it was before, but we will give you as much information as we possibly can. So do look out for information on Facebook, and also don't hesitate to contact me if there's anything that you're not sure about. But good news that we're looking forward to reopening. What I will do is I will continue to post stuff online because lots of people from all over the world have been tuning in throughout this time and have become part of our church family online. So we want to keep that connection with you. So what I plan to do once we go back to church is that I will still post at least part of a service online so that you can share in what we're doing on a Sunday. So thank you for being part of our online church family. If you want to check out the songs, I've put the links to them on Facebook. It's on the post below this one if you want to click on the links for our songs and for our videos. If it's on YouTube, go past all the videos that are underneath this video, and at the bottom there's a comment section, and the first comment will link you to the songs and videos. And also you can access our services on our website as well, because we now have a video blog for that, and the most recent one will be on the homepage. So thank you for tuning in. Our theme for today is Imagine, and you can now pause me and listen to our first song, which is Colours of Day. This would be our sharing time, so thoughts with you for whatever's going on in your life right now. This is going back to school week, so thoughts with all of you for going back to school. I hope things will go really well, and it would just be good to get back to school and to be part of that all again. So thoughts with all of you, and all the best for back to school this week. If it's your birthday, really happy birthday. Hope that you have had a good day, or that you will have a good day, depending on when your birthday is. You are the hero of your own story. I want you to pause me and to watch a video. It's called What Makes a Hero? Katniss Everdeen, Harry Potter, Frodo start out as ordinary people. And as their stories unfold, you discover how amazing they are. It doesn't mean they don't make mistakes, and it doesn't mean that sometimes things aren't challenging for them, but they shine through because they are amazing. And don't ever think that you are ordinary, because in your life journey, you are Katniss Everdeen, Harry Potter, Frodo. There are things that are challenging and things that are hard. There are things that are good and successes and achievements. And all of them throughout your journey remind you that you are the hero of your own story, and you are amazing. Let's do a prayer. God, it's fabulous thinking that I am the hero of my own story. And my story will sometimes feel quite ordinary, and sometimes I'll feel quite ordinary. But no moment on that journey is ordinary. And I need to remember always that I am amazing. Whatever happens, whatever challenges, whatever adventures, I can always make a difference. Amen. And our song is I Have a Dream. I invite you to make yourself a part of our prayer. God, I am probably way better at focusing on my shortcomings than acknowledging my gifts. And yet I have so many more gifts than shortcomings. It feels more natural to see myself as ordinary than to recognize how amazing I am. I hesitate because I don't want anyone to think I am overselling myself. I hold back in case I'm accused of getting above myself. Today I need to know it's not wrong to value myself. It's in that moment that I discover my true worth. I know that I can shrink when someone criticizes me. I fear the monsters I have to face. I'm not always sure I have the resources to come through the challenges ahead. Inspire me to feel the energy within me, to know that I have what it takes to do the most incredible things. I want to hear people's affirmations of me and not dismiss them as just being kind. When someone says something nice, more than likely it's because they mean it. I want to trust my intuition, to believe in myself, to know I can conquer the mountains I have to climb. I want to feel at peace, feeling the fear, as much as I can be, and I will do it anyway. I value the companions who share my journey, who add their strength to mine, who offer a smile, a hug, reassurance. A thought for all going back to school this week. For each one. Today, I will find new energy, revitalized vision, and the stamina to live whatever lies ahead of me. Amen. Our Bible story today is from the book of John, chapter 2, from verse 1 through 11. 2 days later, there was a wedding in the town of Cana in Galilee. Jesus' mother was there, and Jesus and his disciples had also been invited to the wedding. When the wine had given out, Jesus' mother said to him, "They're out of wine." "Don't tell me what to do," Jesus replied. "My time has not yet come." Jesus' mother then told the servants, "Do whatever he tells you." The Jews have rules about ritual washing, and for this purpose 6 stone water jars were there, each one large enough to hold between 20 and 30 gallons. Jesus said to the servants, "Fill these jars with water." They filled them to the brim. And then he told them, "Now draw some water out and take it to the man in charge of the feast." They took him the water, which now had turned into wine, and he tasted it. He didn't know where the wine had come from, but of course the servants who had drawn out the water knew. So he called the bridegroom and said to him, "Everyone else serves the best wine first, and after the guests have drunk a lot, he serves the ordinary wine. But you have kept the best until now." Jesus performed this first miracle in Cana in Galilee. There he revealed his glory, and his disciples believed in him. And a reading from Marianne Williamson. Our deepest fear is not that we're inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It's our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us. We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, and fabulous? Actually, who are you not to be? You are a child of God. Your playing small does not serve the world. There is nothing enlightened about shrinking so that other people won't feel insecure around you. We are born to show the glory of God that is within us. It's not just in some of us. It's in all of us. It's in everyone. And as we let our light shine, we unconsciously give other people the permission to do the same. As we are liberated from our own fear, our presence automatically liberates others. And our song is "The Sound of Silence." How do you know when it's the emergency you've been preparing for? How do you know when the rainy day has arrived? How do you know when it's that moment that could change your life? That moment that is going to take everything you've got. One of my failings is that I am always way too cautious. I've had a big clear out of clothes over the past year or so. I have given away so many clothes that I have never worn. I love clothes. When I buy something nice, I think I'm going to keep that for a special occasion. I've had lots of special occasions, but there might be a more special occasion just round the corner. And so I end up not enjoying what I have. There might be a more rainy day, so I keep something back. I love today's story. It's Jesus' first miracle, and it feels like it's sort of a fun miracle. Maybe Jesus getting in a bit of practice. Nothing here is a big deal. The wine's run out at a family wedding. It is not the end of the world. Well, except to Jesus' mum. Jesus' mum volunteers him to fix it. Jesus becomes Jesus the teenager. Don't tell me what to do. But then he does it because it's his mum. And everyone's happy. I'm not sure he would have done this if his mum hadn't said, "Sometimes you need just a little nudge. Sometimes you need someone else to help you discover what you can do. It might be just the first steps to something more, to what's going to open up ahead of you. Sometimes you are the person to give that nudge. Do it in a nice way, but don't shirk it. A few years ago, I was asked to play a part in a TV sketch show. Do you know, I was so excited about it, but a little anxious as well. I was only given a few days' notice for the filming. And I spoke to the girl that was organising it and I said, is there a lot to learn? There was a pause. And then she said, oh, you'll not be saying anything. It was still fun, although maybe not as high profile as I'd imagined. Sometimes what you do can change the world, but it doesn't have to. It doesn't make it unimportant if it doesn't change the world. And you never know. You never know what you will set in motion by what you do now. Sometimes it's enough to change a situation, to make just a small difference in someone's life, to brighten someone's day. That's what a miracle is. I love the concept magical realism. I think it sums up where I want to be. It's about seeing the magic in reality, recognizing that realism doesn't exclude possibility, imagination. I want you to watch a video now. It's a Lego advert. Journey takes you back to you. A moment you recognise how amazing you are. What is this story about? It's about something ordinary becoming extraordinary. No one else has even noticed the water jars. Invisible. Don't ever think you are ordinary. Always recognise your value. You are human, but you are amazing. In Dirty Dancing, Johnny says, nobody puts baby in a corner. I still get loads of cold calls. Calls about the computer and calls about being in an accident. But recently, I have been getting totally surreal calls about professional oven cleaning. Really? Professional oven cleaning? For me, that is of no interest whatsoever. My oven is as clean as the day I got the cooker. The secret is not letting anyone else determine what you need. Not letting anyone else or anything else define you. You are not defined by anyone else. Making your life the best it can be is down to you. Transforming the ordinary into the extraordinary. Susan Jeffers said, you can have anything you want but you can't have everything you want. It's the unnoticed water jars that are the key to turning this story around. Our challenge today is to make sure no one feels unnoticed, ever. As a church family, we need to notice, value, recognise everyone who belongs here. Don't stay in a corner, because it is you that will transform our story. And don't let anyone else stay in a corner either. Statistically, January is the worst month of the year, which is rubbish if you've got a birthday in January. My birthday is in January. Apparently, most people have chucked their New Year's resolutions by the third week in January. But this year, January got a break. March, April, May, June, July, all worse. But maybe it's not about time of year. Maybe it's not about what's going on outside ourselves. Maybe we can make it different. Maybe life can be way bigger than the things going on outside of us. There are things you can't control, but you can always control how you respond to them. T.S. Eliot said, "We shall not cease from exploration, and the end of all our exploring will be to arrive where we started and know the place for the first time." Let's do a prayer. God, there are times I hold back, maybe feel that it's not my time. Inspire me to make it my time, to recognise how amazing I am, to take the first steps in transforming the stories in which I play a part. Amen. I invite you to share just for a moment in a moment for reflection. The bit of music we're going to listen to for our reflection is Questa Notte by Einaudi. Our next song is The Day Thou Gavest. Thanks so much for accessing our online service today. Thank you for connecting, and thank you for all that you have shared over this past 4 or 5 months, because it's been good to have you here. And I know that we maybe haven't been in touch physically, but online our connection has been strong, and you've made a big difference in my life just by knowing that you are there. So thank you for all your thoughts, for all your inspiration over these past months. We look forward to a new phase starting, but we will keep connected, and I hope that you will still tune in to Drumchapel St. Andrew's church family, and remember that whatever lies ahead, you are part of us as we are part of you. Take care. Our closing song is True Colours, and I've linked our closing prayer. May God's blessing surround you today. Take care.